Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to Learn Gujarati. I hope you guys are doing well. So, let's start with our today's session. My dear friends, in today's session, we will learn how to introduce ourselves. We'll see how we can introduce ourselves. We'll start with very basic conversation. This is very easy and day to day conversation. So, let's start with our first sentence, which is my name is Rahul. So like usually when we start conversation, very first what we do is we'll introduce with our name. So same like here, we are saying my name is Rahul. So in Hindi we say मेरा नाम राहुल है. मेरा नाम राहुल है. Okay. And in Gujarati we say મારું નામ રાહુલ છે. Okay. In Gujarati, we say મારું નામ રાહુલ છે. Okay. In this sentence, my, it means મારું. Okay. And name is equals નામ. And Rahul છે. Okay. Is Rahul is equals Rahul છે. Okay. It's very easy. So I'm repeating. My name is Rahul. Okay. In Hindi, we say मेरा नाम राहुल है. And in Gujarati, we say મારું નામ રાહુલ છે. Okay. It's very simple. Then the very next is I am 7 years old. I am 7 years old. So in Hindi, we say मैं 7 साल का हूँ. मैं 7 साल का हूँ. In Hindi we say मैं 7 साल का हूँ. Okay. And in Gujarati we say હું 7 વર્ષ નો છું. હું 7 વર્ષનો છું. Okay. In this sentence, years in Hindi is equals साल. ठीक है. Okay. 7 years in Hindi we say 7 साल. Okay. And in Gujarati we say 7 વર્ષ. Let me. So for years, okay, in Hindi we say साल. 7 साल का हूँ. Then for example, if it is 10 years, then he'll say 10 साल का हूँ. And in Gujarati we say હું 7 વર્ષ. Okay. In Gujarati we say વર્ષ. Okay. વર્ષ. In Gujarati we say વર્ષ. હું 7 વર્ષનો છું. Okay. હું 7 વર્ષનો છું. Okay. 7 વર્ષનો છું. Now here if you see I am 7 years old. Okay. I am. For I am in Gujarati we have word હું. Okay. And for 7 years we can say 7 વર્ષ. And to complete the sentence, as we know, in the last we add છું. હું 7 વર્ષનો છું. Okay. So we will see how you can make this introduction for yourself as well. We will do this practice as well. What you can do is just learn for now, and then you'll have pen and paper. Write down in English sentence like how we have written, and in Gujarati you have to write by yourself. Okay, same like how it's written over here. Now I am in I study in class 2. I study in class 2. So in Hindi we say मैं दूसरी कक्षा में पढ़ता हूँ. In Hindi we say मैं दूसरी कक्षा में पढ़ता हूँ. Okay. In Gujarati we say हूँ. So if you see, every I is equals हूँ in Gujarati. Okay. I study in class 2. હું બીજા ધોરણ ભણું છું. હું બીજા ધોરણમાં ભણું છું. Okay, here like how we have class 2 in English, in Gujarati we say બીજા ધોરણમાં. So here બીજા, it means it's number 2. You know, we'll learn all the numbers as well. Like for example, if it is 1, we say પહેલા ધોરણમાં. Okay, પહેલા. For first we say પહેલા. For 2 we say બીજા. For 3 we say ત્રીજા. Okay, for 4 we say ચોથા. For 5 we say પાંચમા. Okay, for 6 we say છઠ્ઠા. Okay, so this is how it works. And ધોરણ, sorry, and for ધોરણ, okay, like here we have કક્ષા, I mean class. So in Gujarati we have word ધોરણ. ધોરણ is equals class, like in which class you are. Okay, for example, here we are saying I study in class 2. So for that class 2, you know that word class, in Gujarati we have word ધોરણ. Okay, હું means I study in class 2. Okay, હું બીજા ધોરણમાં ભણું છું. Let's say we are studying in university or something. Then what we say? હું કોલેજમાં છું. Okay, હું કોલેજમાં છું. So this is how it works. Okay, and to add complete any sentence we have used છું at the last. Okay, હું કોલેજમાં છું or હું યુનિવર્સિટીમાં છું. So in Gujarati we are using college and university, all those words as it is. So you don't need to worry about that. Now where we are living. So here we say I live in Delhi. मैं दिल्ली में रहता हूँ. In Hindi we say मैं दिल्ली में रहता हूँ. मैं दिल्ली में रहता हूँ. This is in Hindi. But in Gujarati we say હું દિલ્હીમાં રહું છું. હું દિલ્હીમાં રહું છું. Okay, it's very simple. मैं दिल्ली में रहता हूँ in Hindi, and in Gujarati we say હું દિલ્હીમાં રહું છું. So Delhi is city name. Okay, and રહું છું, and રહું છું means I am living in. I am living in Delhi. Okay, I live in Delhi. So for that, live in, where in English we say I live in. In Gujarati, we say rahu chu. In Gujarati, we say rahu chu. Okay, then when we say I go to XYZ school, so like when we are saying uh, I am in this school or that school, XYZ school name, when we are telling to someone, so that time in Hindi we say, for example, let's say a particular school name. So for example, I'm saying I am in Swaminarayan school. Okay, I am in Swaminarayan school. So in Hindi we say मैं स्वामीनारायण स्कूल में पढ़ता हूँ. मैं स्वामीनारायण स्कूल में पढ़ता हूँ. ओके, मैं स्वामीनारायण स्कूल में पढ़ता हूँ. ओके, एंड इन गुजराती वी से हूँ. ओके, जैसे हिंदी में, सॉरी, लाइक हाउ वी हैव वर्ड मैं इन हिंदी, इन गुजराती वी से हूँ. हूँ स्वामी નારાયણ સ્કૂલમાં ભણું છું. Like how we have word in English, I am studying. How we have word in Hindi, मैं पढ़ता हूँ. Same way we have in Gujarati we have word ભણું છું. Okay, ભણું છું means studying. હું હું ભણું છું. So this હું ભણું છું, હું ભણું છું, it means I am studying. I am studying in XYZ school or university, anything that you can add. For example, I want to say I am studying in Swaminarayan school. So in Gujarati, what I say, હું સ્વામિનારાયણ સ્કૂલમાં ભણું છું. Okay, ભણું છું, it means I am studying. Okay, I hope my speed is okay. Okay, these are very basic and initial level sentences and phrases. Maybe you will feel that some of are repeating or something, but we'll go with in this flow. We'll have daily use sentences and phrases like this. Also we'll have reading practices, on writing practices, and all we'll do in couple of sessions. The next one is I like drawing. Now when we come to the hobbies and interest and all, so what I want to say is I like drawing and dancing. Okay, okay, so what I want to say in Hindi, मुझे ड्राइंग और डांसिंग पसंद है. So for example, if we are speaking in Hindi or Gujarati, so many words it will be as it is, like it's in our DNA nowadays, you can say. So like here what I'm trying to say is मुझे drawing और dancing पसंद है. But if you want to say it in like pure Hindi, so we can say मुझे चित्रकाम और dancing means नृत्य पसंद है. I like means पसंद है in Hindi. But when we say it in Gujarati, we say મને સોરી, મને ચિત્રકામ અને and dancing in Gujarati also we say nritya. Sorry, nritya. પસંદ છે or we say ગમે છે or we say ગમે છે. મને ચિત્ર અને નૃત્ય પસંદ છે. મને ચિત્ર અને નૃત્ય પસંદ છે. But mostly we use drawing and dancing nowadays, straight away. So in Gujarati we can say મને ડ્રોઈંગ અને ડાન્સિંગ પસંદ છે. મને ડ્રોઈંગ અને ડાન્સિંગ પસંદ છે. ઓર વી કેન સે મને ચિત્ર અને ડાન્સ ગમે છે. મને ડ્રોઈંગ અને ડાન્સ ગમે છે. Whatever your hobby is, so you can use in this way. Like let's say for example you have hobby of traveling. Okay, so what you can say is મને ટ્રાવેલિંગ પસંદ છે. or you can say મને ટ્રાવેલિંગ ગમે છે. પસંદ છે or ગમે છે is equals I like. I like is equals પસંદ છે or ગમે છે. So this is how you can say in Gujarati. Now when we want to say like what I want to be in future, so that is how here we can say I want to be a doctor. Okay, so I want to be a doctor. In Hindi we say मैं डॉक्टर बनना चाहता हूँ. मैं डॉक्टर बनना चाहता हूँ. मैं डॉक्टर बनना चाहता हूँ. Okay, and in Gujarati we say મને ડોક્ટર બનવું છે. In Gujarati we say મને ડોક્ટર બનવું છે. It's very simple. I want to be a doctor in English. So in Hindi we say मैं डॉक्टर बनना चाहता हूँ. And in Gujarati we say મને I want to be a doctor. I want to be a doctor. So for that, for I, what I will use is મને. મને doctor will be as it is, and I want to be means in Gujarati we say મારે બનવું છે. Okay, બનવું છે. What? Doctor. I want to be a doctor. So it's very simple. મને ડોક્ટર બનવું છે. And for doctor, in pure Gujarati word we say doctor. Doctor. Okay, if you want to use. But as I said, those many English words are now in our DNA. So for communication, those words you can use as it is, that will work. Okay, so here I am saying is મને doctor બનવું છે. For example, if it is engineer, so same way you can say મને engineer બનવું છે. And for engineer in Gujarati we have word ઇજનેર. ઇજનેર. Okay, but as I said you can use engineer straight away. Now for example we have question about siblings. So here we are saying I have one brother and one sister. I have one brother and one sister. So in Hindi we say मेरा एक भाई और नहीं आएगा। मेरा एक भाई और हाँ एक बहन है। मेरा एक भाई है और एक बहन है। This is how we say in Hindi. Okay. And in Gujarati we say મારે એક ભાઈ અને એક બહેન છે. In Gujarati we say મારે એક ભાઈ અને, for and in Gujarati we say અને. મારે એક ભાઈ અને એક બહેન છે. સોરી, મારે એક ભાઈ અને એક બહેન છે. Okay, here for brother in Gujarati we say bhai. Okay, for brother in Gujarati we say bhai, and for sister we say bahan. For sister we say bahan. Okay, so the complete sentence will be મારે એક ભાઈ અને એક બહેન છે. Okay, now here you can see word ek. Okay, for example you have one sister and one brother, so you are saying ek. For example if you have two, then you have to say be. For example you want to say I have two brothers and one sister, so what you have to use over here is મારે બે ભાઈ અને એક બહેન છે. Okay, so for two you can say બે. If it is three you can say ત્રણ. For four you can say ચાર. Now you might have confusion, like earlier we have used peli, biji, triji, so for standards like classes we have to use those words for in Gujarati. And now here when we are pointing out for our family members like 1 2 3, so that time you have to use એક બે ત્રણ ચાર પાંચ, because here you cannot say I am studying in standard 1. No, you have to say you are studying in પેલીમાં, for first standard you have to use પેલી, હું પેલીમાં ભણું છું. For 2 you have to use હું બીજા ધોરણમાં ભણું છું. Okay, or હું બીજીમાં ભણું છું. Okay, then for 3 you have to use હું ત્રીજામાં ભણું છું. Okay, so this is how it difference. Are you getting me? It's very simple. Like for standard, for classes specifically we have to say in that way. હું પહેલામાં ભણું છું. Okay, I am studying in class 1. હું બીજામાં ભણું છું. I am studying in class 2. હું ત્રીજામાં ભણું છું. I am studying in class 3. Like that. Now here મારે એક ભાઈ અને એક બહેન છે. I have one brother and one sister. So in Gujarati we say મારે એક ભાઈ, okay, અને એક બહેન છે. અને means and. મારે એક ભાઈ અને એક બહેન છે. Okay, now I am giving you examples of till 10 digit. So for એક ભાઈ, for 1 we can say એક. For 2 we can say બે. For 3 we can say ત્રણ. For 4 we can say ચાર. For 5 we can say પાંચ. For 6 we can say છ. Okay, for example you want to say you have 6 brother and 1 sister, so what you can say in Gujarati મારે છ ભાઈ અને એક બહેન છે. For example if it is 7 then you have to say સાત. Okay, for 1 એક. For 2 બે. For 3 ત્રણ. For 4 for 4 ચાર. For 5 5. This is 5. Okay, then for 6 you can say 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. For 9 we can say 9, and for the 10 we can say 10. Sorry, it's easy. મારે એક ભાઈ અને એક બહેન છે, and then like as many you have, I have we'll have one separate sessions on numbers and digit and all. We'll have currency, how we'll use those kind of sentences and phrases. We'll have a session using digits and numbers later on. For this particular, I think, sentence, 10 digits are enough for you. It's very easy. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, let me hold the screen for a while so that you can get the idea. Okay, 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6 7 7 8 8 9 9 10 10. There is a song, 10 बहाने करके ले गए दिल. 10 बहाने means that 10 is equals 10. So here if you want to say, I have 10 brothers and 1 sister, so what you have to use is mare. I have. When we say I have, that time we have to use mare. How many brothers? 10. Okay, and for brother we have bhai, and for sister we have bahan. Now if you have noticed, here we have uh, one brother, so that's why we have used એક ભાઈ. But now we are saying મારે 10 ભાઈ છે, so that you can say મારે 10 ભાઈ છે. But if you want to say it in a proper way, so ભાઈઓ. Okay, why? When ભાઈઓ, why? When we have more than one, then in English what we say is brothers. We have 10 brothers. We add s in our word. So same way in Gujarati we have to say મારે 10 ભાઈઓ છે. Okay, like how we say one ભાઈ, I mean એક ભાઈ છે. For many we have to say મારે 10 ભાઈઓ છે. Same way for here, મારે, for example, you have 5 sisters, so you can say મારે 5 બહેનો છે. બહેનો છે. Okay, so for example you have 5 chocolates. Okay, so મારી પાસે, okay, for example મારી પાસે 5 chocolates છે. So now for example મારી પાસે sorry, I want to say મારી પાસે એક chocolate છે. So then it is okay. But when you want to say મારી પાસે 5, so in Gujarati we say મારી પાસે 5 ચોકલેટો છે. Every word we have made it like, make it like ચોકલેટો છે. In end of the word we have to use o, like બહેનો છે. I have 5 sisters, so what I will say, મારે 5 બહેનો છે. I have 5 brothers. So in Gujarati, what I will say? મારે 5 ભાઈઓ છે. Okay. So this is how it works. Let's say, for example, I have banana. I have one banana. Okay. I have one banana. So in Gujarati, we say મારી પાસે એક કેળું છે. મારી પાસે એક કેળું છે. Banana is equals કેળું in Gujarati. But when I want to say મારી પાસે, I have 5 bananas. So in Gujarati, we say મારી પાસે 5 કેળાઓ છે. મારી પાસે 5 કેળાઓ છે. But to be honest, and frankly speaking, we rarely use such a o at the end of this word, but we can straight away say મારે 5 ભાઈ છે. મારે 5 બહેન છે. You no need to say બહેનો or ભાઈઓ, but this is sometimes in our sentences, and when we speak it comes automatically. But if you say મારી પાસે 5 કેળા છે, then it will also work. You no need to stretch કેળાઓ છે. Okay. This is just to give you explanation how it in our daily sentences and phrases when we speak in Gujarati to each other. Now let's move to the next sentence. My favorite color is blue. मेरा पसंदीदा पसंदीदा कलर नीला है. In Hindi we say मेरा पसंदीदा कलर नीला है. And in Gujarati we say મારો okay. Now pasandida, favorite color. Nowadays favorite word also in our DNA, so we also say મારો favorite color. Okay. Now here Neela, blue in Hindi we say Neela hai. Okay, we'll have one separate session on color as well, but today I will give you some important colors name. Okay, મારો favorite color ભૂરો છે. In Gujarati we say મારો favorite color ભૂરો છે. Okay. In Hindi we say નીલા hai. Okay, for blue in Hindi નીલા. And in Gujarati we say મારો favorite color, or we can say મારો પસંદ color. મારો પસંદ color ભૂરો છે. But no one use this one. Everyone is saying મારો favorite color ભૂરો છે. Now let's see few of important colors. We'll start with red, blue, green, purple, pink, okay, black, white. Sorry guys. Okay, for red in Gujarati we say lal. For blue in Gujarati we say bhuro. For green we say lilo. Let me add yellow as well. For purple we say jambali. For pink we say gulabi. For black we say kalo. For white we say सफेद or धोड़ो. For yellow we say पीलो. Okay, for red we say લાલ. મારો ફેવરિટ કલર, મારો ફેવરિટ કલર. Okay, my favorite color is blue. For my, in Gujarati we say મારો. Okay, for my, in Gujarati we say મારો. Okay, there is one more word, uh, kill me. Sorry guys, kill me. Also in Gujarati we can say મને મારો, or like how we say, hit me, Gujarati મને મારો. But this is maru, hitting, killing, મને મારો, kill me, like that. Hit me, મને મારો. But maru is also a word in Gujarati, but in a different meaning. But here we are saying maro means my. This is again a different meaning, different sentence. Maro favorite color blue છે. So that time we are saying my favorite color is blue. And when we are saying hitting me, mane maro, that is again a different sentence, different meaning. So I'm just giving you difference between these two. Now here we have couple of colors. Red means lal, blue means bhuro, green means lilo, purple means jambli, black means kalo, white we can use safed, and dholo as well. This color is white. For example, we are saying for our wall, when we paint our home walls and all, so we say my wall color is white. So in Gujarati we can say મારી દીવાલનો કલર સફેદ છે. મારી દીવાલ, વોલ is equals દીવાલ in Gujarati. મારી દીવાલનો કલર સફેદ છે, or we can say મારી દીવાલનો કલર ધોળો છે. Okay, both you can use for white. For yellow we have pilo. For yellow we have pilo. Okay. Okay, now મારો favorite color ભૂરો છે. Now if you want to say a pure Gujarati word for favorite, you can say મારો ગમતો color ભૂરો છે. મારો ગમતો color. ગમતો means which is I like very much. ગમતો which means I like very much, which is my favorite one. મારો ગમતો color ભૂરો છે in Gujarati. Now the next sentence is I love my family. Okay, मुझे अपने परिवार से बहुत प्यार है. मुझे अपने परिवार से बहुत प्यार है. In Hindi we say मुझे अपने परिवार से बहुत प्यार है. When we want to say I love my family, in Hindi we say मुझे, because I, मुझे अपने परिवार से बहुत प्यार है. Okay, now in Gujarati we say મને મારો પરિવાર બહુ વહાલો છે. Okay, now this is very can say very pure Gujarati sentence I'm using. So in Gujarati there are different tones. because in Gujarat itself, in Gujarat itself, we have different city. They have their own towns. If you go to Bhavnagar, you will find a pure Kathiawadi, Desi style Gujarati town. When you go to Ahmedabad, you will find very sophisticated Gujarati town. When you go to Surat, you will again find a different town. In Vadodara, Rajkot, everywhere, but sentence are very similar, wordings are very similar, but their tones are different, in different city, so that you might get confused. But a pure Gujarati sentence which I am teaching is very near and very close and very generic, which will be common in all the areas, but slightly tone you will find that why these guys speaking in a different way when you are trying to speak Gujarati. So this might happen when you travel here, so don't confuse. This is all about different city wise their own tone, and like as we say, all cities have their own water and their own language, their own tones. So here I am saying મને મારો પરિવાર બહુ વહાલો છે. Okay. Now in some places, in some city, you will find મને મારો પરિવાર બહુ ગમે છે. Okay. હું or I love my family. In Gujarati, again we can say હું મારા પરિવારને, ઓકે, હું મારા પરિવારને ચાહું. See, for a single English this sentence, I have made three different sentences, but all having same meaning. You can use any of you want to use, but I'm giving you explanation one by one. So in first sentence, I love my family. For first sentence of this Gujarati, મને મારો પરિવાર બહુ વહાલો છે. So here what I want to say is I like my family very much. This bahu word I have added is for saying like more than. I am loving my family very much. So if you see in English, we haven't used I love my family very much or something, but in Gujarati we cannot say હું મારા પરિવારને ચાહું છું. I have to say મને મારો પરિવાર બહુ જ ગમે છે. This is how we speak. This is how we add sweetness in every sentences. Like we never say મને મારો પરિવાર ગમે છે. I have to say મને મારો પરિવાર બહુ જ ગમે છે. બહુ જ ગમે છે. I have to add sweetness in each sentence and phrases. This is how Gujarati people speaks, and this is how they have added sweetness in their sentences and phrases, so that you have to that you can add, I mean, even if you are not add, it will also work, but I'm giving you some real examples and real scenario. મને મારો પરિવાર બહુ વહાલો છે. So it means I'm saying I love or I like my family very much. In again different sentence, મને મારો પરિવાર બહુ ગમે છે. મને મારો પરિવાર બહુ ગમે છે. Now here વહાલો, મને મારો પરિવાર બહુ વહાલો છે. Okay. So વહાલો, again I love. So that love word we have added in Gujarati we have used વહાલો છે. Okay. મને મારો પરિવાર બહુ ગમે છે. So for ગમે છે again, sorry guys, ગમે છે again I love. અને હું મારા પરિવારને ચાહું છું. હું મારા પરિવારને ચાહું છું. So હું મારા પરિવારને ચાહું છું. So here what we want to say is I love my family. So વહાલો છે, ગમે છે, ચાહું છું, all are a part of this one sentence. Okay. Now a common sentence you can use મને I love my family. હું મારા પરિવારને પ્યાર કરું છું. ઓકે, હું મારા પરિવારને ચાહું છું. Okay, now these two are final. I mean, these two versions are very in use. હું મારા પરિવારને પ્યાર કરું છું, which rarely people use. Here, પ્યાર word we are using very rare, very rare. This is mostly for couples, for lovers, and for parivar and all we rarely use, but we are using. હું મારા પરિવારને પ્યાર કરું છું. Okay, but you have to add word ખૂબ જ પ્યાર કરું છું. As I said, ખૂબ means you are adding sweetness. ખૂબ means much. Okay, and હું મારા પરિવારને ચાહું છું means I love my family. So for family in Gujarati we have word parivar. Okay, and I love my. હું મારા, I means who, and for my, mara. Okay, for my family, and for family we have word parivar. For family we have word parivar, and I'm loving, or I like my family very much and all. For that we are saying ખૂબ ચાહું છું. Okay, or ખૂબ પ્યાર કરું છું. For the love, the exact word is pyar. When we want to say I love you, so in Gujarati we say હું તને પ્યાર કરું છું. I love you. In Gujarati we say હું તને. I means હું. For you, તને, and પ્યાર કરું છું. For that love. Okay, and when we complete the sentence, as we know, we have to add chu word at the end. હું તને પ્યાર કરું છું. Okay, so I'm adding sign language as well. I don't know why, but I'm just trying to give you a proper explanation. Okay, so now this is all about today's session. We have learned how to introduce ourselves. Now what you have to do is you have to practice. You have to write all these sentences. You just pause the video at particular time. You just write the sentence in English first. Okay, and then below it, for example, I'm giving you an example. My name is Neerav. Okay, my name is Neerav. So in Gujarati we say મારું નામ નીરવ છે. So same way you have to write. Okay, first you have to write English sentence, and from this session what you have learned, okay, through that you have to write in Gujarati, how you can write that in Gujarati, and then you will check and match with our session if it is exact or you have any doubt. If you have any doubt, you can drop your message in comment box. I will reply. Okay, so this is how you can do the practices for introduction. You just prepare an introduction about yourself and see if it is matching with this session whatever I have explained to you. So this is all about today's session. We have learned a basic introduction. Okay, now next we will learn, like when we asking about someone. For example, I am just giving you glimpse, like the questionnaire sentence with what is your name, how old are you. Okay, this all we will cover in next session. So my dear friends, I hope you enjoy learning Gujarati. If you feel uh, any doubt, any question, you can reach out to me anytime. I will respond, and share this channel, this video with your friends and family, those who want to learn Gujarati. And this is not end of the session or any chapter. I will come up with huge, uh, you know, huge teaching sessions on Gujarati, different style and different methods. So stay tuned and get in touch with me. We'll meet again with a new video. Take care. Bye bye and Jai Shri Krishna.